Hello guys, have a nice day. You are watching my videos, and I hope that my videos are very helpful to you guys. Today we are learning about the callable statement. What is this callable statement? Callable statement belongs to the JDBC component. Okay, it belongs to JDBC components. Callable statement, it is the child interface of prepared statement. Is the child interface of prepared statement. So internally, interface callable statement extends prepared statement. So we can understand, means it is the child, means it will be advanced than prepared statement. Okay, so here it can perform static commands. You can write static commands, you can write dynamic commands, as well as you can call stored procedures. You can call stored procedures. Okay, so not only that, we have to know that what are the stored procedures. Okay, so my question is, what are stored procedures? Okay, the procedures are nothing but it's like a methods. Okay, in Java we can see, okay, in Java you can see inside this class we have save method. We have save method inside the DAO class. When I call this save method, it is executing all the statements present inside the save method. In the same way, okay, procedure is nothing but a method inside, okay, method which is present inside the database is known as a procedure. Okay, it is stored inside the database. So the stored procedures are nothing but just like methods present inside the database. Okay, what are stored procedures? Stored procedures are like block of code which will be executing the required query on invoking the procedure call. We have to invoke the procedure call. So the procedure will be like this: create procedure, the procedure name, and inside between begin and end we have to write the SQL command. This procedure will be present inside the MySQL database. Okay, the command SQL commands will be written inside the database application, and here we are going to utilize this statement. Okay, we are going to utilize this statement, okay, to perform the operations. So you can see we are using the call keyword and the procedure name. Okay, and the procedure name. If I want to send the values dynamically, we will use same as that placeholders. Okay, clear? So what are stored procedures? Stored procedures are like block of code will be executed, okay, the required query on invoking the procedure call. The procedure call will be like this, which will be created inside the database itself. Means we have to set up the procedure. Okay, then after we have to perform this statement. Okay, so it's very clear, right guys? Okay, so now what we will do, we'll go to the database, and you can see you all people. Okay, so here inside our database there is mentioned as stored procedure. Okay, mentioned as stored procedure. Right click on it. Okay, you can see create stored procedure. Click on that. Okay, we have to click on that stored procedure. So it's a ready-made template is given for us. You should not edit anything. Why? Because here it is not as inverted commas, these are symbatics. Okay, symbatics is nothing but it is in your keypad beside numeric number 1 on the top of tab button. Okay, on the top of tab button these symbatics are present. Okay, so those are not inverted commas. Be careful while creating procedure. Okay, do not edit whatever you want, just keep as is save. Okay, I provided save, and to take the parameters, to allow the data, they are providing some kind of parameters. To understand that concept, let us uh, understand with the help of example. Okay, observe here everyone. So this is my Java class. Now observe here, in order to take the output from the user, we are making use of scanner class. Scanner sc equals new of scanner, okay, system dot in. Okay, so here what you will do, int data type you will mention, and the variable you will mention value equals sc dot next int. You will be providing like this. Okay, so now here observe carefully. Observe it carefully, guys. Observe it carefully. Okay, come back to the video. Okay, here you can see at first in case of Java you are writing first a data type, then variable name, then you are giving the runtime object which is allowing the user to take the value, which is allowing the user to okay, to take the value. Okay, so here very clear. uh, Try to understand, it's very easy and simple also. So now what I will do, look at here carefully. Look at here carefully. Okay, so here in Java, first data type is mentioned, then after variable name, then after sc.int scanner class object. Okay, so in the same way, in case of databases, what we will do, we will, okay, first we will mention the, okay, parameter. We will mention the parameter, then after we'll mention the variable, then we mention the data type. Okay, so it's very simple. It is quite opposite to Java. In case of Java, we will mention, okay, in case of Java we will mention int variable name value, then we write sc dot next int. But in case of Java we are writing, okay, in case of database we are writing in reverse format. Okay, first in parameter to take the value, then variable name, then data type as to mention. Very simple, right? Okay, first what is the parameter? In parameter to take the values from the user. Here we have written at last, here we are writing at front, then after variable name, then after data type. So hope you are very clear in this. So now let us go to the database. Once again I will show you how to create the store procedure template. Observe here carefully. Okay, so the database that we have utilized previously, student store procedure, right click, click on create store procedure. So here the procedure name should be mentioned without disturbing the semantics. Those are semantics. Save the procedure name. In is the parameter, id is the variable name, int is the data type. Next, in and s name is the column name in our student table. What is the column name in student table? Let us file the query. Yes, you can see s name English, Math, Science. So here in s name varchar, varchar, and here I am providing 45 comma in English varchar, sorry, not varchar, decimal. I have to give it as decimal 7 comma 2, and in the same way we have to provide the same kind of data type now. So I'll copy and paste it here instead of typing. Paste it. Remove comma at last. Okay. So we have only three: maths and science. Make sure there is no errors. It will give red color. Okay. So now no commas at end. Square. See the braces also. So in the reverse form. Then after you have to write. Okay. Then after you have to write. Okay. So here in between begin and end you will be writing insert into table name is student. Okay. Student values and here id comma s name comma english comma maths comma science. Okay, so let us click on apply. Let us click on apply. So you can see all things are mentioned. Yeah, apply, finish. So it is very clear. So now you have to remove this template. No need of taking the template again. Okay, here you can see here the thunder symbol you can see here. Okay, so I can insert the data from here itself. Here we have three people data. So here you can see symbol, thunder symbol. I will click on that. It will give one box like this. So here we have to provide the values. I'm providing 104. Student name Ratnalu. English 77. Max 99. Science 98. Okay, I'll click on execute. So see here internally it is calling call loudos dot save procedure. Okay, then I will fire the select queries. So the data is saved inside the database. So in the same way you can see here internally it is invoking this command call loudos dot save. So in the same way we need to call this SQL command, SQL procedure call. So go to that place where Eclipse. So then after you have to write class dot for name to load the driver software com dot mysql dot cj dot jdbc dot driver. No mistakes should be present. Okay, be careful. It's a practice. Okay, the practice. So it is loading the driver software. Which driver software? MySQL driver software. So yeah. Then after we have to establish the connection. Just a C1 I will give equals. Driver manager is the class which is providing all the driver software and import the connection from java.sql package dot get connection. So here you have to provide the URL jdbc colon mysql colon /local host colon 3306 /love _dos. Okay, better I will give it down. Here the password is root of my database and sorry username of my database is root as well as password also. Done. We have established the connection. Then after we have to create the object. What object? In order to invoke the procedure call, as I said at first, I said, okay, callable statement. We are learning about callable statement. It is the child interface of prepared statement. Okay, it is child interface of prepared statement. It performs static commands, dynamic commands, and call stored procedures also. It calls stored procedures also. Means it is able to call the stored procedures. You know, I told you at before. Stored procedures are like block of code will be executing the required query on invoking the procedure call. So we have made a save procedure call inside the database already. Just we need to write this okay, statement, but here I did not pass any placeholders. For that I need to pass the placeholders. Okay, so let us pass the placeholders first. Create the callable statement object. Callable. See, while importing callable statement, you have to be very careful because callable statement is from two different packages. Okay, it is from two different packages. You have to select this java.sql. You have to select java.sql. Make sure you are importing from java.sql only. If you are importing from some other packages, you will get problems. Okay, better overcome those silly mistakes. Call equals, call equals. By mistake, if you are imported from different packages, observe here, I am importing from different package, com.mysql. Observe here, I will write con dot, okay, prepare call. I will write prepare call. Now here I will write the call, okay, save procedure call name, question marks, placeholders. How many placeholders? 5 question marks. So 5 fields are there now. And don't miss the brace. Observe here, it is asking me to uh, add typecast operator, but you should not add any typecast operator. Okay, you should not add any typecast operator. So what you have to do, you have to make use, okay, you have to make use of callable statement from the java.sql package only. Okay, observe here, it will give some suggestions. Okay, so be careful, type mismatch. So here first you have to remove the import. First you have to remove the import statement. Import statement is removed. Now you have to import from java.sql carefully. Observe java.sql package. Okay, so then after you have to target the placeholders. You have to set the values to that placeholders. So in the callable statement also they provided setter methods to set the values. Call dot set int index position 1, okay, 105. Call dot set string 2 comma Ratnamala. Call dot set double 3 comma 58. Call dot set double 4 comma 85. Call dot set double 5 comma 77. Okay, so now here these data should be inserted inside the database. Okay, you have to commit the operation. So for committing the data inside the database, you have to call dot execute update. Okay, and you can see the return type is int. Okay, it gives me how many rows are updated every time. Okay, come. Okay, so let us write int I equals and write sopln of I. So now I'll run the command. See here I got the output as 1, means one row is updated inside the database. It means that one row is updated inside the database. Let us see. Here 105 Ratnamala 58 85 77 is executed. Now let us try to understand what is this callable statement. Okay, callable statement is an extended version of prepared statement, which is the child of prepared statement. Okay, so who is giving callable statement object? Same, the connection object only is giving the callable statement. Inside the connection, there is a prepare call method. Okay, the return type is callable statement, so we will be storing in the variable of callable statement only. Now every time in order to perform the operations we are using execute update. Okay, the execute update method will be present in callable statement as well as in prepared statement also, as well as in every statement object execute query method will be present. Okay, so here you can see the return types inside the callable statement. Int execute update means how many rows will be updated, will be counted now, so integer is taken. And execute query, okay, execute query means select queries will be executed every time. So when we fire the select queries, it will give the data. In order to store the data, they have provided result set, they have provided result set. Okay, so hope you understood this. And next thing, okay, next thing, what is this hierarchy? Statement is the topmost object, prepared statement is the child of statement object, prepared statement extends statement, callable statement extends prepared statement. Okay, so this is all. Statement object supports only static commands. Prepared statement object supports static as well as dynamic commands. Callable statements object supports static and dynamic commands and also called stored procedures in database. Okay, so once you will be having an idea about this, it's very clear, right? And at the same time, observe here, we are getting every statement object, every type of statement object from the connection itself. Statement, we are getting object from connection only. Prepared statement from connection. Callable statement from the connection only. Hope you are clear up to this. Now let us try to perform all the remaining CRUD operations. So we successfully executed the save operation. Now let us try to update some values. Okay, so now I will provide 106 uh, Trisha Thakur. Trisha Thakur. Okay, I will provide some 88. So now I'll run this. So it is updated, it will be stored inside the database. So now you can see Trisha Thakur is mentioned, 106 Trisha Thakur, 58, 88, 77. Now I want to update the data of Trisha Thakur. Now in that case, I have to write the update store procedure. So very simple, right click on it, create store procedure. We'll be creating update procedure. Update procedure name is update. Here we are writing in as a parameter. Okay, first you have to take the id. For updating also you require id int, data type int, int in. Next, s name, variable, sorry, data type varchar. So better will give all fields because Sometimes if you want to update the same data also, it will be fine. Okay, otherwise you can just provide the fields also, it is fine, anything is fine. Okay, it's your wish how many fields you want to keep in update procedure. Okay, in English, ENG you can keep, decimal 7 comma 2, just copy and paste, copy this, comma paste, comma paste. Okay, maths, here science. Okay, so you have done successfully. So here what we have to write, update command, update set, sorry, update table name, student, sorry I forgot the command, right? Let us wait. Okay, update table name, set column names. Column names we are updating name, s name. S name is the column name. S name equals to s name we can write. Then after comma English. Sorry, English is the column name, right? English you have to keep equals eng, comma maths as it is, maths as it is, science equals science, where id equals, you have to fetch the data now to update the data, id. Then after that you have to click on apply, click on apply, finish. So the update procedure call is successfully created. Okay, you can sorry, you can see your update. Okay, so I'll click on this, I will give 101. Okay, before that I will check whose data I want to update. Okay, Rajkumar, Kalyan data I want to update, Kalyan Ram, English 70. I want to update Kalyan's data, 102, 102, Kalyan Ram. Name is Kalyan Ram. English marks is 70. Remaining marks are as is. Because we mentioned the fields, we cannot uh, keep as is. Sorry, we cannot leave it empty. 57, it's entered. Then click on execute. So now you can see, I will re-execute this. You can see Kalyan Ram 70, 87, 57 is updated. Okay, in the same way. Okay, here inside the Java class, you take another class better. Okay, to understand it very clearly. So here I'll be taking a class callable update. Okay, main method. Okay, I have to paste all the code, right? So I will be pasting all the code as it is inside this to call the update procedure call and throwing all declarations. Okay, here instead of save, I have to call update. And always remember, we have to change the indexes. Sorry, do we need to change? No, no need. Why? Because so the first placeholder holds ID only. You can go and see here. Here the first place is for ID only. Okay, first place is for ID. So we can set as is the things. Okay, so the question marks, everything is fine. So I want to update the Trisha Thakur. Trisha. Only I want to keep it as Trisha. Trisha 106. Trisha's marks is 84 in English. Okay. Now I am trying to update Trisha values. Observe here carefully. So here is this. Okay, every value is updated as Kalyan Ram. Why? What is the reason? Wait, one second. Where ID equals to. Okay, the reason is that is symbol. It is taking every ID until okay. Better will change as value. Changing it as value. Just I'm changing, guys, nothing else. Okay, not value. My ID I will keep my ID. I'm keeping it as my ID. Click on apply and click on apply. Finish. Okay, so let us try to update it. So now we'll see. I'm trying to update Trisha's data. Okay, you have an error in the syntax. Okay, it is telling update right syntax. Okay, where we got some problem. So let us go and check date. Okay. Okay, let us try to insert so that we'll get some idea. Yeah, we got the output. Wait, but why we are not getting update? Set as name student. Okay, let us get what this. Callable update. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ID we are setting. Want to update value. Not 5. I'm trying to print. Oh, still we are getting same problem. Isha is not able to take as the details. Line 1 is the reason for it. Wait guys, I will get back to you. Yeah guys, so here I have done one mistake in case of update. Okay, so So let us try to understand what is the mistake gone wrong, why it is not able to update the proper data, and at the same time all the data is got updated. Because the reason is very simple: we are using the procedure call name as update. So you can see the update. Okay, update is the default keyword inside the MySQL database. So you cannot use the keywords update. You have to use proper call name update student. Okay, so you will use it as update student. Don't use that something else. Okay, so use the proper things. We will keep it as update student from now on. Okay, so that it will not create any problem for us. 1 second. Yeah, so I'll click on apply. I named it as update student. Okay, update student. Okay, so you cannot use the internal keywords. That is the reason we got that problem. So now I'll run. Still we are getting the same problem. What is the reason for it? Okay, here the procedure call. Update student, save and run. Yeah, we got the output. Okay, we got the output at last finally. Okay, so it is giving some output. Let us try to understand. So it is giving, okay, it is telling that all the data is being updated. Almost the 7 fields. Okay, so we have to make sure what is happening here. My ID, my ID, click on apply, apply, finish. I will try to update only some other data. Now I'll check here itself. 101 Rajkumar 38 36 before. So let us try to check. Right, only one data is updated. The only thing I have done is I changed the, okay, I have changed the value here, my ID. So when I'm giving ID, it is taking, it is applying for all data. So I used a different name here. Okay, so hope you guys will find it what are the mistakes are done by me. It's very simple. While just writing the procedure call, you have to be very careful. You should not use the keywords as you wish. You have to give proper names which are descriptive. Okay, update student you can use. In case of save also, you try to use save only. If you use insert, insert is the command, okay, inside the MySQL. And at the same time these variable names should not match. Make sure that, okay, so here I have written, okay, somehow it is accepting, but make sure that better you take different names. Okay, so some mistakes will happen, that is fine. Okay, now we will create some other stored procedures. So first to retrieve by id, retrieve by id, in as the parameter my id, my id int. Okay, hope you are able to understand. My id, here I am writing select star from student. Okay, where id equals my id, the semicolon, click on apply, apply, finish. Okay, now I will run this. Observe, I am firing. It is asking for the id. I'm providing 101. Click execute. You can see I got Rajkumar details only. Okay, so again I'll create one more store procedure which will retrieve all the data. Okay, okay, so retrieve all. Make sure you are using symbatics. Don't disturb those symbatics. Those are not inverted commas, those are symbatics. Okay, don't need to pass any parameter. Retrieve all. Select star from student. Click on apply, apply, finish. Okay, so now I'll be firing that store procedure. You can see all the data is reflected. Okay, just click on this thunder symbol. You can understand. Now I'll create one more store procedure, that is delete. Delete, don't use just delete. Delete student, you keep procedure call name, and you have to pass the parameter using my id, you keep int. Okay, and then delete from student where id equals my id, and then click apply, apply, finish. Okay, make sure like this. Now I'll click on under symbol, it's asking for id. I want to delete 107. Click on execute. So it is called, in the bottom you can see it is one row affected. Now just go to the student and fire. See here 107 is deleted. Right, it's very successful, guys. Now what we have to do is, okay, the only thing is I will keep the student. Okay, all the data is reflected here. Now using these stored procedures, we have to, okay, okay, we have to utilize them inside the project. It's very simple only. So what you will do, you will be creating a separate package form. Okay, so very simple. Once again I'm showing you. Okay, observe here, src is selected, control n, class you select, package name, form dot all procedures dot student. Okay, call procedures dot student, our student. Okay, you will be creating a student class. So then what you have to do is very simple. So in the previous time we have created a dto. Okay, copy all those things. Just I'm copying this. Okay, you can also do shortcut. Instead of writing all those things, copy paste inside the student class. Then after, you have to create a student DAO. Create a student DAO. Student DAO. Yes, click on it. So now here you will be writing all methods. Public, okay, void save method, save method. So here student object is required for you. Student, yes, just open the brace and keep. Next, public, all the methods will set up. That's it. Update, you want again here, you want the entire student object, not just update. Student s. Okay, next, public void retrieve, id is required. Next, public void, okay, retrieve all, no need of any parameters. Next, public void delete. For delete you require id. Okay, so now we have all these five methods to perform the CRUD operations. These all the five methods are important. The first method is save method, next method is update method, the next method is retrieve by id, retrieve all, and delete method. Okay, so now what you have to do is go to student DO previous one. Okay, so this copy this static block and get connection method, just paste as it is. Okay, inside on the top of the methods you pasted that, right? Next, after that what you have to do, you have to paste the callable update. Okay, you previously done check callable, we did this. Okay, so what you have to do is copy this, copy this, copy this. Okay, we have done, right? Control C, copy all these things and paste inside student DAO of save method. That's it. Okay, instead of con you have to call get connection method, the above. Okay, get connection that is present on the top here. Okay, so now just add throws declaration. Then after what you have to do, you have to press okay, okay, to set up everything in a proper manner. See, control plus shift F, okay, to align properly. Align. Proper alignment is required in every program. Okay, control shift plus F. Control shift F. Okay, and here you have to update the values from the object s dot get id. Here s dot get s name, s dot get English, s dot get maths, s dot get science. Okay, here you just write DTO, sorry, yes, yes, you kept here na, that you are writing here. That's it. Okay, now what you will do, you will write inside the update. Already we have written some code, right, in previously to update. Okay, so what you have to do, same thing. You have to copy this, and go to the SDO and paste it here. Instead of con, you have to write get connection method above present. Okay, throws declaration. Again, to set up properly, control shift F, control shift F, the same things you have to do. Just you can copy these things, copy and paste here. Okay, nothing else, same as this, same for update also. Okay, just remove these two statements and write data is updated. You can write just simply data is updated, no need of extra things. So here retrieving and retrieve all is slightly different. Okay, now we'll perform delete option. So what we will do, we will write the same statement is required. So copy this and paste here. So add throws declaration, add throws declaration, add throws declaration. Now we'll go to the database. We'll see what is the procedure name. Delete student. Delete student is the procedure call name. So I'll write here, you can check here what is the procedure call name. So procedure call name is delete capital S, delete capital S. And how many placeholders? Only one placeholder. Okay, one placeholder means only one setter. Call dot set int, set int 1 comma the id which you are passing through the delete method. Okay, then after you have to call dot execute update. Okay, so then after write data is deleted. Data is deleted. Okay, so now we'll perform this whether it will be executed or not. Anyhow, we have saved the data, updated the data. Now we'll try to delete. Okay, so let us create a class student controller main method. So I have to create the student DAO object. Student DAO equals new of student DAO. So from the controller you are getting access of DAO object. For the DAO you are accessing delete method and you are passing the ID 104. Right? Now this delete method is carrying the exception. Throws declaration, control S and run the file. We'll get the output as data is deleted. Let us go and check the database. Right, data is deleted. Now as well as I want to perform one more operation. I want to perform one more operation, that is 6. Okay, so let us check. Data is deleted. Instead of checking like this, I want to retrieve all the data. So what I have to do, I have to call dao.retrieve all so that I can know that which data is deleted. But we did not write the statements. So what we have to do, we have to write the callable statement. Just write this, copy and paste. Okay, so add throws declaration. So here let us check inside the database what is the stored procedure. Retrieve all, capital A, here capital A. So remove the placeholder, retrieve all and open the braces. So here we have to call execute query which gives result set. Okay, result set from java.sql. rs equals call dot execute query. Then after we'll use while loop to get all the data. rs dot next method. Then after we want a DAO object, all those things, right? So what we have to do, we have to create student DDO. Student s equals to new of student constructor. Then s dot set id, rs dot get int 1, column number 1, s dot set string, sorry, s name, sorry, string, the test name, right? The test name, rs dot get string 2. Okay, this is how you set the values. So you will write s so that you will get all the details. You complete the remaining code. Okay, so I'll call the retrieve all. You see, you will get IDs and names only, right? You got IDs and names, remaining are default values. Okay, so in the same way, if you want to retrieve the one person details, okay, so what you will do, you will write the same thing, copy and paste here, add rows and press Control Shift F, Control Shift F, and here retrieve, just retrieve, and you have to pass the placeholder because the procedure name is retrieve by id. What is the procedure name? Retrieve by id. So the procedure call name is retrieve by id. So you have to set the parameter call dot set int 1 comma id. So here if rs dot next, and you have to set SOPLN directly, rs dot get int column number 1 plus open the string space rs dot get string column number 2. Save, go to the controller, dao dot retrieve, pass the id 103. You will get the id number and name of the candidate. Yeah, 103 Trisha. Thank you guys, hope you will learn from this video, and thank you very much.